right, Lucas Euser here again, SpiderTech ambassador. I'm here with Joe Gambles. He's fresh off a win at Wisconsin Ironman. Joe, that was your first ever Ironman, right?
Yeah, it was my first one. Yeah, for sure. And it went well. It was a good day, and came away with a win, which I was pretty happy about. And
so not many people come out and do their first Ironman and smoke veterans and people that have been doing it for years. And tell me a little bit about how the day went.
Obviously, to win it went well. Just to win an Ironman is a pretty great feat. Like, there's not that many Ironman champions around, so I could have asked for a better day. I had a really good swim. Was out with the main group. On the ride, riding is normally one of my strengths, but the guys really pushed the pace, and I came off the bike in 4th position, and I had 6 minutes. I was actually 6 minutes down, but it felt really good. I got off the bike and it felt pretty fresh, and went about trying to pace myself over the 26.2 miles, and it's a bit daunting. And I just sort of broke it down into 5-mile increments really, and just tried to knock them off. And by 8 miles, I'd actually hit the lead. The two guys obviously rode a little bit too hard, maybe on the bike, and I went through, I think the 10-mile mark, and I hit the front and didn't look back, and ended up winning by, I think, 11 minutes in the end.
11 minutes?
Yeah.
So that bodes well for your first Kona then, huh?
I hope so, but I think Kona is a different level. I broke the course record at Wisconsin, which is a great indication that I'll hopefully be competitive when I toe the line next year in Kona. But I've still got a lot of work to do. The best guys come here and they're in the top shape of their life. So
it's understandable.
I really don't know how Kona will go, but I hope that I can do well and be competitive. But I've got probably 10 or so chances over the next 10 years to have a go, and hopefully one day come out on top and to try and win Kona. Is an athlete's, a triathlete's dream. So
you obviously started out well. You have a bright future. You said cycling is the bike is your strong point. You're from Tasmania, right?
I am from Tasmania, yeah.
And I think we just had a little bit of a conversation about some of the names that come out of Tasmania. It's 70,000 people for the city you're in. In Tasmania.
Yeah, there's 70,000 people in Launceston, Tasmania, where I'm from,
and it's pumped out some of the
best riders currently in the world. You've got Richie Port, who was in the pink jersey in the Giro in his first pro tour this year, and you've got people like Matt Goss, who was Cavendish's one of his lead-out men. Salzburg, who's Francis de Jure.
Yep.
It's crazy. It just keeps going.
So do you go out and train with any of those guys?
I do. We normally get home around the same sort of time each year in November, December, and it's amazing. You rock up to a bunch ride, and you've got some of the best guys in the world there. But going home just brings you back down to earth. They're just normal people, and we go for a coffee afterwards. Sometimes halfway along the ride, we'll stop for a coffee. So we have a good time. We're normally in a bit of a downtime in our training, so we can just enjoy it and talk about the experience we've had over the year, because they live a different life to us. Obviously, they've got a team backing, and with us, it's more down to ourselves. We manage ourselves, we travel and everything.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, but it's great to go home and train with those guys.
What's the biggest difference you see training with a professional triathlete and a professional cyclist?
We train harder.
That's what I've heard.
I think we might train too hard. I'll let you in on a secret. I think I'm learning at 28 years old, and I've been in the sport 15 years, that I think we do too much. I've just started with a new coach, and I think I'm just training a lot smarter now. I'm hitting my hard sessions, and I'm doing them hard, and the easy ones I'm really taking it easy. And that's the cycling way. They do a big block of training for 2-3 months of the year, and then they race 1 to 2 times a week, and then they do tours which can last anywhere from 5 days to 3 weeks. So it's a different sort of, I think we can learn a lot from cycling, and cycling can learn a lot from triathlon, I think. They're both very grueling and demanding sports. But
I've only been here 2 days, and I've already picked up a lot of knowledge on how to train. So
for sure, like triathlete, they adopt things very early. Like cyclists, a little bit more old school. I think
it's very traditional.
It's very traditional, and triathletes will try anything.
Yeah.
They're always looking to find that extra few seconds, and like with SpiderTech, I think it's a great market for SpiderTech to get into, because triathletes will try it, and it does work, and they'll find that out as soon as they try the product. I've used it since the beginning of this year, and I've raced with it all year, and yeah, I've had my best season, so what can I say?
Right on, man. Well, we're here with Joe Gambles again, won his first Ironman he ever competed in. You heard it from him. Train hard, train smarter, not harder, and wear SpiderTech.